I just thought I'd do a brief check-in. I literally just finished P90x. I'm on day 43. Everything's going well still, which is good. I've just ordered like £50 worth of shopping, which is a lot for a student. That's like equivalent about $100 of food, and that's going to last me a week. The diet plan is really costly. I haven't followed the diet plan too accurately. I've actually recently, last month, or last 14 days, really only eaten protein with a little bit of carbs, which is obviously a big problem. But I've been taking this and creatine, as well as obviously my Shakeologies. But results-wise, I'm seeing dramatic results. My arms are getting a lot bigger. I don't know if you see that my moves sort of become pecs, and the arms are they're growing. Like they were tiny, so it's obviously not bad. But yeah, I'm getting there. I've bought the food I bought this week should follow the diet plan exactly, because I'm just getting a bit worried. Been reading on forums and stuff that if you don't eat enough carbs, it's going to eat into muscles, and obviously I want to bulk up more, so I'm going to follow it more accurately. And my phone just got off, sorry. But yeah, I strongly recommend reading over this if you did buy P90x legit, which I did, because it's very, very useful. I'm not a huge fan of all the food suggestions, but I found my own sort of methods for I'd use. Like, for example, hang on. Okay, in the mornings, I personally have 2 boiled eggs, a glass of pure apple juice, and a yogurt, because then I get my about 200 grams of protein with a little bit of carbs in it, which is good. I get a yogurt which has got 100 calories, and obviously it's dairy, it's low fat, and it's called a Muller Light. I know it's not natural yogurt, but I've been trying to eat it, and I'm not a huge fan of natural yogurt, and the only way I can get around eating it is with raisins, and then they're apparently not a very good fruit to have, so I've cut that out completely and gone for the apple juice option, because I'm not really a huge fruit fan. And then mid-morning I have 5 corn sausages. This basically is just sort of a vegetarian option, meat, but it's very, very high in protein, more high in protein than most other meats, and it's like a healthy sausage as well. Like, I know normal meaty sausages aren't really that healthy, which is obviously a bad thing. And then for lunch, right, this is where it gets complicated. For lunch I have... Oh, actually, no, take it back. For lunch I have corn, just corn, chicken pieces. It's about 300 calories and it's purely protein. I know I don't have any vegetables in there, but I have most of my vegetables at tea. I'm tempted to start adding some vegetables, but I'm not the biggest fan. I really only eat peas, and I used to eat some salad, but I'm really sort of not getting into it. Okay, and then mid-afternoon, just to keep my metabolism flowing, I'll have another yogurt, since my 2 dairies covered each day. And then for tea, I have peas, a whole cup full of peas, which is quite a lot. That's about, even though it's only 100 calories, I think that counts for the equivalent of 3 portions of vegetables. I have ketchup with it, tomato ketchup, but it's like a low sugar version. because I'm not a huge fan of vegetables and fruit, so it sort of hides the flavour. And I have, I have either turkey bacon. I either have turkey bacon or chicken breast or salmon, which is all pretty nice, to be honest. And brown rice. I was having brown pasta, but it tasted too nice, so I was like tempted to eat too much. I didn't, but I just thought, if I have something I don't like the taste of, then I'm gonna just sort of stick more closely to it. It sounds stupid, but From being 220 pounds in weight, I think I don't want to risk sort of going back to where I was, and it sounds stupid, but I don't really have a sort of food control, as in I'll just keep eating. I'm better now. I feel full tonight. I feel full most nights, but it's just sort of those nights when you come in, like you've been out. Actually, I have to say I haven't drunk anything in 60 days. Oh god, going out is actually terrible. I don't think I've ever felt so out of place and bored. It's like exact opposite to when you're drunk. Like the amount of conversations I've had with girls where I don't actually understand half things they're saying. They're so pissed, which is always fun. But so I haven't gone out actually that much recently, which is surprising. But obviously it's a good thing because you need your time to sleep. Oh, and then obviously after my workout, I'll have a protein shake. Right now I am on chocolate whey protein. This one's almost finished though. It's like the most bearable taste I've managed to find. Other than, well, vanilla is, I can't. It's like drinking really like disgusting ice cream. It's not a huge fan. My dad bought me this because I'm a student and I'm poor. Bought me a strawberry flavoured one. It smells pretty bad. I've got to remind myself I haven't smelled it in about a month. Yeah. Okay, that smells actually rank, and it's 1.5 kilograms, and I can't afford to not to use it, so I'm not going to look forward to drinking that. But right now, basically, nutrition-wise, I have one of those after my post-workout. I'll have 5 of these glutamine pills, which are 750 milligrams each. I try to have about 7.5 grams of those a day. I have 5 after workout, 5 before I go to bed, and then I'll have. Right now, I'm on my last day of creatine bulking, which is this. It's to get the creatine flowing through the bloodstream. So I'm having 20 of these pills a day. I'm having that 10 before my workout, and then I'm having 10 before I go to bed as well. I'm really glad I can swallow pills, that's all I can say, because taking 30 pills a day is not fun, but I can. It's not a huge deal. Yeah, I think that's about it. Last off, for anyone in the UK that wants to do P90x, I highly recommend actually buying the set. You can get it on Amazon for about £40. I'll just get about £40. It comes in a box like this, and it comes with all the DVDs. Now, I know you can tolerate it, but personally, for £40, I think it's worth it. Especially with the tolerance as well. Like, I'll be honest, I started off the tolerance because I couldn't find P90x in Britain, but now I have bought it, so don't arrest me with me. But yeah, basically get a book of DVDs, all the DVDs. I've taken the DVDs out of here actually because it's kind of fallen apart from use, but I put them into a DVD case thing, and they basically has like 4 options. Now with the tolerated one, it only had playing with sound. Now that's great, but like obviously there is a limit to how much tone you can have. And I know, and like, don't hate on me. I do own Tony Hawk and Brilliant book, so I am a true. I actually just been reading it. So I am a Tony lover, but you know those days when like you're trying to work out and you're not motivated, so you're kind of just sort of blah, you're not really giving it. What I do on those days, I turn off sound. By sound, I turn off the music in the background and most of the talking. That's one of the 4 options, and you basically just get the cues. So it will like cut to bits where Tony says like switch when you're doing like ad breath with the 5 scissors. It say switch, and then like that. So you still know what you're doing, and still know the timings, even if you can't see the screen. But you can have other things going, like I sometimes watch a bit of TV, like on my laptop, next to my TV, because my TV's, I won't show, but my TV's like here, so my laptop's like here, so I can have the TV on, and it just takes your mind off the exercise, because some days I'm like, yeah, workout, but then other days I'm like, you know, just sort of, I'm going to do it, I haven't missed today, I'm going to do it, but then I don't feel I can give it. Like today, I went for it, I didn't watch TV whilst doing it, I went for it, but then I didn't feel as though I gave it my whole percent, and it sounds stupid because it was Kempo, and it's like, when I was doing like the elbow things, I don't think I was doing elbow scissors, I don't think I was doing my max, but then as soon as you go back to doing something like the punching and the kicking, then you feel it more, and I think it's maybe I'm just becoming fitter as a person, and that's what's really the reality, is that I can handle it better, and obviously with this improved diet, I feel like I've got so much more energy, because obviously I added some carbs in, and not just relying on protein, which really doesn't give any energy. But yeah, other than that, I think everything's going really well. I've almost finished uni now. Yeah, I've really missed the nightlife, but I say finished uni, almost finished the first year of uni. But I'm still going out. I'm going to go out Friday, but obviously it's not fun not drinking. But yeah, I've found other things to sort of entertain myself, and P90x takes up what, like 2 hours, 2 hours a day, and that's why I try and do 2 hours a day. I sleep quite a lot as well. Just the general laziness. Don't judge me. But I think it's also partly the protein. If it wasn't when I was eating carbs, so I wasn't really inducing much. I was just making myself tired, and then I had glandular fever. That was the reason why I first had to stop P90x in the first session. So this session, obviously I'm going to feel a bit more. And then my glands do come up after exercise quite a lot if I really push it. And then I've also got knee problems, so I sleep quite a lot, and then I had a lot of essays and stuff handling, but I've managed to balance everything out and still pass. I didn't get terrible grades either, so fingers crossed that I passed my finals, so I could still be here. But yeah, with P90x, it's completely changed my life. I'm considering changing courses actually at uni to do personal training instead of, because right now I'm doing business management, which is fine. It's what I'm good at, but I'm really starting to love exercise. Like, it sounds stupid, but like I get pumped, and like if I have any free time, I'll just crack out some dumbbells, and that's something else I noticed. Like my arms were absolutely tiny, but slowly been adding weight, and now I'm doing about 50-pound dumbbells, whereas I can only really manage about 15-pound. I don't mock, I know a lot of girls can do better. I think I lost an arm wrestling fight against an 11-year-old girl about a year ago. Now I think I might just be able to beat her. But yeah, other than that, everything's going pretty well. I've got to show these dumbbells, they're amazing. There's this. I got these from a place in Argos. It's a shop in England. They were doing like this really huge fitness sale, which is great. It was only like £30, and so that's about $50. And they're really good quality, and they're really heavy weights as well. Like, so I've got 2 sets of these. So I've got these weights, and they're for like the more intense reps. And then for like the straight arms, I use bands, and then for things like say legs and back, where you're doing quite a lot of lunges, I have another set weight. I'll just go. I have 2 of these, and they look a lot heavier, but the big ones are sand filled. They're only 2.5 kilos, and they don't weigh very much. I can't physically lift them like that, or like that, but they're enough sort of intensity sort of wait to add something. Sounds stupid, but it's sort of there. But yeah, and really after getting a heart rate monitor, that's the next thing. Obviously, student, I've got no money, but hopefully I'm going to get a job, and then hopefully I can balance everything out. Fingers crossed. But yeah, it's 10 months today since I decided to start losing weight. I've lost 70 pounds roughly, and I think my body mass index has gone down from when I was clinically obese down to I think I'm sort of mid. Well, you can see I'm not exactly fat right now, not great, but it's getting there. Everything's toning up. I think I blame the light, it's a bad light, but yeah, I can't really say anything else other than it's P90x. So if anyone's really considering doing P90x, highly recommend it. If anyone in England that's considering doing P90x, just drop me a private message or leave a comment on this video, and I'll happily sort of direct you everywhere where I got all my stuff, because obviously pull-up bars, for example, the P90x one is very hard to get shipped over here. I found one that's very similar for only £10, which is amazing. And then I know a place where you get really good bands. Actually, I'll just get. So I got like 3 of these with a lifetime warranty, so if they break, I just get a new one straight away, no issues. But as I'm at uni, I don't have a door to do pull-ups, so I have these set up on the door with the door hook, and they just literally just clips on top of the door. I pull them. Obviously, it's not as good, but I do a lot of push-ups and a lot of weights on my arms to try and bulk up, like outside of actually P90x, and I'm starting to see quite good results from that. So it's sort of compensating. But yeah, sorry, I know this video's gone a really long time, but I haven't made one in a while. I just wanted to share. Everything's going great. I hope everyone else is doing well. Glad to see there's another few people starting up. I'll keep an eye on them, and just keep me motivated, keep them motivated, and just say good luck and cheers.